that the Unders is giving you your skin issues.
What are you talking about? They radiate to me, okay? It's a radiation burn. It's not as bad if they do it where there's not bed bug bites, but my body is covered in bed bug bites. When they radiate me, it flares up the bite that was from last night or the night before, and it gives me a rash. I don't get it anywhere else. I don't get it at anybody else's house. I never had it before I came here. That's because the radiation skin attack didn't happen at River Tree.
What makes you think they have the power to do that?
What are you talking about? Do you see my ears burned and my neck burned all the time? Do you not understand?
But what if that's a health condition?
It's not.
Then what is it?
What are you not understanding? They radiate me. They radiate his skin.
I don't understand how.
They use whatever's here, the waves in here. How do you think they give us pains in our body? And it's gotten deeper than skin now. Now it's organ pain.
I'm trying to even understand who they really are.
The freaking Unders. I assume that it's deep state black ops working with alien elites. What is the electronic targeting industry?
But why would they?
It's them.
Why would they be attacking me and attacking you? We're nobodies.
It's not about that.
Then what is it about? I just don't understand what gives them the power to be able to put that stuff in our minds. And then I don't understand what is the real significant about attacking us.
Why don't you understand? They can use the technology here. Ever since that first night that we turned on the electricity in the house, it was just a little bit of just little pings and pongs. After we got the internet set up, do you understand the amount of waves we live with and how they use it? With electricity alone, they can hurt us. But with the added internet waves, they can make me look like I've been in the sun all day, my skin fully radiated, peeling off.
It doesn't explain the kitchen stuff.
What kitchen stuff?
The fingernails you said it was on the counter.
It might have been that tiny gray. If they have the ability to transport that picture frame into the hallway, and whatever that huge, it felt like a massive man just fell in the hallway that morning. Do you remember that? If they have that ability, then that little gray is not getting in through the doors. That little gray must be popping up wherever. If they have the ability to transport objects, why can't they transport a tiny man to go move things around in the house to mess with your head?
I think we should start telling Alex this stuff doesn't exist. So he doesn't have to live with this.
First of all, you are 4 years too late. He's had them talking to him since he was a baby, okay? And then the pain attacks happened when he was 4 or 5 years old. Because first, it was just them telling him, hey, hey, and then trying to tell him to go here, go there. Those are very common commands. And then showing him a fake spaceship. You remember that night? You want to fake all this crap now? He knows too much. And had I not discovered meditation accidentally, because I didn't have any gear. I didn't have anything to help him. I tried metal, I tried rubber. You ignored us the whole time this happened. He was in so much pain, I tried to put him in the basement.
I just wanted it to go away.
It's not going away. Okay? The only way that you're gonna live through this day by day is meditating. You want me to freaking lie to him? You think he's gonna believe me all these years? Had I not discovered about chronic pain that the medical industry uses meditation for patients that don't respond to medicine, had I not known that, do you know what kind of shape your kid would be in had I not believed him? Because I knew about these attacks when he was 3 years old. Not for him, but for my research on victims, electronic harassment victims. Usually they're high-level people, not people like us. But there are tons and tons of people that are nobodies. And they're kept in poverty, and that's the worst freaking thing. Being in poverty is the worst thing for a targeted person. No, you can't sit here and pretend and lie to this kid. He knows everything that I know. Every knowledge that I can impart on him. We've tried different meditation things. He's been hit with everything. You don't know that because you've only been messed with emotionally for the most part. But they did do that elbow thing and they do other pains to you and you're not aware of it. You think it's natural. And then when we get sick now, we can't just have a normal sickness because they'll add a ton of pain on top of that. And if we don't meditate, if we assume that it's natural, then we suffer through it. His last sickness, it was supposed to be nothing. And he felt all this pain for no reason. And I told him to meditate. He wouldn't meditate. He said he assumed it was a sickness and was waiting for it to pass. And then he got help. And the help told him that he needs to start taking care of this himself. He needs to start healing
This whole
himself.
thing is just getting to be too overwhelming.
It's because you haven't listened to a word we said to you over the last 4 years when I've been battling them for him and me.
Talk about later.
There's no need to talk about it later. He's in his room. He knows everything. He's not afraid of anything. He's been getting help. He's been going up there with the helpers. They're telling him he needs to be stronger. He needs to start healing himself. When he gets hit with all these pains during an actual light sickness, he needs to take care of that stuff. They can't keep coming and helping him. That's what he was told. And I told him that, but he didn't listen to me. I said, whatever sickness you have is not supposed to be as bad as it is. You need to take care of it. You need to meditate. But when he believes, just like I believe that last painful one was natural, he lets it pass and he just suffers with it. He
I
knows.
I think some things like your ankles swelling up 5 times the normal size might be a health issue.
First of all that crap that you've been talking to, they are not the ones. They're unders. The overs have taken you plenty of times. They've healed you plenty of times. Never have they burned you up. Never have they dropped you off 3 miles away from home. Never. But the unders are freaking sloppy. They don't do anything right. And when they mess with me, I see needle and poke marks. I see all kinds of stuff on my body, what they've been doing. Overs don't do that. The fact that you haven't been listening to us all these years makes it overwhelming for you. For us, it's freaking everyday living that we have to deal with. And who has to be a normal kid on top of it. And I've been fighting them, which is why I've allowed him to be sent home for all these years. Because when the pain started happening, I didn't know how to deal with it. The meditation thing was step by step. Since that year we left River Trail, and I've been learning ever since. More and more things to help him with. And